Welcome to part 2 of Chelsi Congo Talks. My guests are Zita, stand-up comedian, and singer-musician Shana, where we'll be continuing the conversation on women in entertainment.
You got this.
But yeah, Shana, do you ever think it's an issue?
What's that?
You know, like being famous, your private life, becoming less private.
I wouldn't say I'm known by the whole world, but the people that do know me, be in my business. Like, I'm not trying to go outside. Like,
so damn nosy.
I know.
I'm like, what you want to know? What you
Why are you asking me all these questions?
You know what I get asked a lot? Zita, who you dating?
Yeah, that's what's
I'm just like,
but they never gonna know.
Speaking of dating, Shana.
Sorry.
Yeah, but to go back to that thing, I think it is a problem, but if you can make yourself scarce, you just have to know how to go about these things.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm famous as, Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, and those people,
Girl.
I probably am gonna have to like live in a dungeon.
Okay, but
for now I'm chilled. For now I like it. Like, yes,
you were rumored to have dated a South African footballer, Bongani Zungu. Was that true? And did it bother you that it was on social media?
I didn't know he was as lit when I posted his hand on my thigh. Like, I was
it was just his hand?
It was only his hand, and they were like, identified. Yeah.
Can we see the picture?
Show me my phone star. Fair. But like, I really liked the guy.
Wait, so people knew it was his hand?
Mm-hmm. He got tattoos on his hand, so I think that's how they saw it was his tattoos. And plus, he just bought a new car, and I was snapping in the car. So it was like,
were you dating?
We were getting there. We were like talking for a few months, and that was our first time we met. So I was just like, la la la, flowers in my head, I'm in love. But
what happened?
Girl, nigga was done engaged a few months before. So of course the tea time was very like, who's the next girl? Whoever, like me being the next girl in their eyes was like, John is this one now. So that kind of the internet destroyed our relationship because I think he also wanted it private for the time. We both wanted it private. I never wanted my things out there too, but I really didn't. I didn't do my research on the boy, so I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah. I think we should start doing research on people, ladies. I think it's so important. We should stop being those people that are like, it's not. And then you are in the
blogs.
Right. So just be careful.
Yeah, but no, we're good now. He's a beautiful person.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
That's all that matters. Just having like really good vibes with people after everything. But is there a special person you're like,
no, I mean, there's a person that I like the idea of, and we might just have like 10 babies together, but that's where I'm gonna But I'm focused on the music and the money right now. But he's a person that's at the back of my head, or when I wake up, he's
What about you, Zita?
Girl. Listen. Okay. The Lord is my shepherd. Okay. I'm not looking like. Okay. I'm not like, I need to find somebody. But if it happens, it happens. But I'm not saying nobody. Relations maybe.
Okay.
But not a relationship.
Situationship.
No, just relations. I refuse, girl.
Okay. Wait, but like,
I just need to clarify something. Here now.
Is a situationship where you are the side chick?
And you
think a
situationship? Let me break it down for you. Okay.
For the congregation.
A situationship is when you think he's your man, but he ain't.
But he ain't.
He ain't. You think this is my man's.
But that's what we as girls need to. I think, guys, let's be honest, right? Okay. Can a man really not cheat? Can he really like stay with you?
I do believe there are men who don't cheat.
So, yeah.
But if you are going to decide to cheat, right? When you meet me and we decide we like each other, be honest with me from the get-go. And this is what I tell all my male friends. Yes, the truth will hurt me, but I'm going to go back home and think about what you said. So that when I do agree to get into whatever we are getting into with you, there won't be complication. But if you lie to me, no, you are my person, you are this, your eyes, they shine like stars, my heart is yours. And then later I found out you're in a relationship with Chelsi, my brother.
Yeah.
Am I still shining?
But if you're honest from the get-go that no, I'm seeing Chelsi,
then we can.
If I spot you all in town, I'll just be like, I don't know this man.
Yeah, because there's a thing like open relationships. True. There's a thing like thruples in
quadruples.
Yes, and is it polyamorous?
Yeah, polygamy.
Why do I keep saying polyamorous? Polygamous relationships. So it is a thing. So I understand when you say from the beginning, just tell me, listen, as a girlfriend.
Yeah, I want to be the king with 10 wives. Yeah.
Or something.
Sometimes it's not even open, but just be honest with me about where you stand and all these things. Then relations.
Okay,
relations. Right? Relations is when we both know what's going on. We both know why we come to. It's happening. This thing's happening. Yeah. We both know why we come together. There are rules and regulations that needs to be followed. Don't know. You should not cross over protocols. Please follow protocols.
Friends with benefits, pretty much, with boundaries.
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Now the problem is the longer the relations go on.
How do those relationships work?
Girl!
I died.
You just meet these people on the street? Should we go to a library, a bar? Where do we?
Most of the time, it's somebody you already know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or maybe you meet them at a club, or maybe at a restaurant.
It's cool. It's so awkward though, because like, what now? I mean, you were like, I kind of like you now. All of a sudden, what's
you know what I always say? Don't put pressure.
Comes.
Don't put pressure on the situation, because sometimes it starts off as relations, and then you guys end up getting married. So
that's where I'm about to be with the 10th baby, nigga.
Yes. Don't put pressure on it. Don't put
I'm just
pressure.
gonna live my life. I'll see you in a few, my nigga.
Yeah. Okay. So Zita, you have a 13-year-old daughter.
Yay!
Is it difficult to fit comedy in with family life?
In what sense exactly?
Like, is it difficult to be like
going to
being a mother and then being like a stand-up comedian and navigating that?
When she was younger, yeah, but now
not much.
Not so much. Yeah, she's grown now, man.
She's grown now.
I can have a gig maybe at night or whatever, then I just tell her what's happening. She's like, okay, mommy, good luck and everything.
What does she think of your comedy?
She tells all her friends I'm funny. She's like, you guys, my mom is so funny. I'm like, Raiza, I'm not funny. You're funny.
No, but that's your hype man. Yeah. She should be.
She's your biggest hype man.
Yeah, no, she is.
What does the rest of your family think of your comedy?
They were shocked. They were like, okay, we've always known you've got this sense of humor and you talk a lot and what, but when we fight, because actually dancing is my first love. Girl, I can.
Yeah, she told me outside. She told me.
Ask about
Wait, what type of dancing are we talking about?
Don't ask the 2000s. Those ones, they don't know me. Okay. You must ask the senior citizens.
My nigga, where were you dancing? Where were you dancing?
Wait, what type of dancing was it?
Hip hop and R&B.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thing,
now do it. Come on.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hit it back. Girl, you're supposed to.
But back then we didn't have Instagram.
Yeah, so you don't know this move. Are you supposed to just hit it back to me?
I didn't see you those.
Okay.
Bring it back. Yes.
No, I can't. I'm just not even gonna try.
I feel you.
Also back in the day, we'll be on stage and then the performances will be playing on TV, NBC and stuff.
Wow.
So my mom is like, okay, I'm not shocked that you are on stage again. But yeah, she.
Okay, so they've seen you perform.
They've seen the videos. No, just the videos. They've seen the videos. Yeah.
Why do you think is that? Why do you think what will happen if they actually attend?
Okay, they're out of town. They live in Ongwediva though, because most of the shows. Unless maybe if we end up doing a show in the north, then they'll really attend. Because like with my dad, he's always like, I wanna actually see you do your thing
in action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shana,
Mama Zita.
What's the biggest challenge that you face in the music industry? Like the one that's just like and it has a solution to it.
I wouldn't say scared, but the thoughts of like, are you good enough? Like, are they gonna do because this is hard being a girl because sometimes like pretty hurts, to be honest, with the little things of how extra you need to be or how but the restructure my sentence. What they're looking for is like. That's the scary part. Like, are they going to take you? Because where I want to go, of course, I have big dreams and I want to be with the shining stars on. But sometimes these stars be looking at you like, you ain't shiny enough, baby girl. So I would say that's where my thought goes. But as much as I still know how much power I have and where I want to go, I'm just going to look at that rather than the scary thoughts.
Yeah. And how do you plan on making that next step? Like, what are the things that you tell yourself to know that you are worthy of being in that space?
I wake up every morning and I think that means I'm not finished here.
Yeah.
So if I can just keep on dropping and keep on putting it out, I think I'm good enough to be somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, you
So-
are. And what are your ambitions? Like, what is that? Like, you know what? Till my dying day, I'm gonna achieve this.
Yeah, I really want to make this music thing a business for myself. Like, I'm gonna make myself have a label and have my own work. So as soon as I'm done making albums, I want to go into fashion, build an empire for myself, and just
this
make a lot of
everywhere?
money.
Coins.
No, same. The goal is to make money, but is it just in Namibia, in
No,
Africa?
all over the world, baby. I want to leave to the States soon in this month.
Okay, Mama.
Please take me with.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a lot of. I'm lucky also and blessed to have people that see me and the social media. Even though some people on social media saw me for my body first, I think when they meet me, they understand that there's a lot of brains in this person. So
So you gotta have good people around you. That's
Definitely.
the, that's the key.
Important,
it's important.
Yeah. What are your
Genuine
ambitions? Zita. Okay.
Two things, my dancing and comedy. But okay, I used to do stage performances, dancing now. But now I want to venture more into videos on YouTube, like dance videos that we just do choreography with a group of people. I'm also working on that. I need to get me dancers.
But only in
Like,
Namibia, or do you want to go?
No, girl, I'm trying to go global. But like I said, I'm not going to be the one doing all the posting and the sharing and the...
why not?
So you
That's
need a
part
team.
of the work. You have to put in. Like
Me,
I get
myself, and
annoyed.
I-
Yeah, like before when I dropped the
Same,
single,
same.
I sent
Right?
all the celebrities that be liking my post. I said,
Right?
share, like.
Right?
If you want to meet me, you
Yeah.
gotta know that I do music too, and I'm fire. When I'm around the celebrities, I play my songs for them.
Right.
Whether you're gonna know it today or tomorrow, you're gonna know that I
You're gonna
really
hear
like
the
them
For
song.
on
like
this thing.
comedy, I feel like I'm not where I want to be yet. And
That's what's
also, I
gonna
just
stop you.
want more women to join us.
How long are you gonna wait? Why don't you be the first woman to say
No,
something?
I am
Yeah.
there. I'm just saying I want to be, when a woman decides to join the comedy industry, I want them to be like, Zita did it. I can also
That's
do
where
it.
you're
But
right
what are we
now.
waiting for, Zita? Why are we not? Why not now? Why not like I will walk out?
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
me.
I start today.
Okay.
Check my page.
Yes. Post on
You
your
can just start with
Instagram.
one.
Right?
Just put
Even
one
a little
out.
snippet of yourself,
And then you
doesn't
just-
have to
yeah.
be doesn't have to be lights, camera,
Yeah.
action. That
You
was
can
my
even put it on
set.
Facebook if Instagram is too much for you.
Right. I also
Yeah.
want to work on getting like a YouTube page. Girl, you gonna give me,
Yes.
you gonna tell me
Don't
how
worry,
to
girl,
do
I
that
got
one.
you.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yes.
And there's
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
Guys, I'm one of the people that like having excuses before I do stuff. Like I don't know how. Did you just say how to? How to?
Do
Yeah.
Got it.
right?
We gotta educate ourselves, guys. I don't like reading for jack.
Yeah, no, we just
But-
I just wanna excel at this thing and just be that people must look up to you and be like, oh, she also did it, so why can't I do it? You understand?
Start it,
So,
mom.
Yeah.
Got this.
But do you both think we will ever see a change as it is in other parts of the world? Because, you know, as most creatives or most Namibian people in entertainment, except for Gaza, have part-time jobs. So,
Yeah. I feel you.
So it's like, you know, do you think that will ever change?
As one of the people, like I see myself doing better than only Africa. So if we all could have that little spark in our minds to still want better for ourselves, eventually it will. Because eventually I could be working with Kanye and then I could hook Chelsea up with the modeling gig to be in Kanye's video. And then Chelsea hooks up the smaller ones out here in Namibia. So we always have to stay focused on the vision and the dream. One day it can.
And that it's bigger than this. But it also made me realize how even like the bigger artists, like Beyonce started Ivy Park, Rihanna started Fenty Beauty, like she completely just left the industry, you know. So it's like the part-time jobs, it's even just like the bigger public figures are also going for that. So is it like, do we really see it? Is it like becoming like a pattern, you know, like, oh, you know, I'm also doing music, but I'm going to get into like other endorsement vibes?
I think to
because
secure the bag, like that's what
Yeah.
it's about more. I
Different
think make
sources
more
of
money.
income.
yeah.
Or maybe it's also
Other passions
they
they
try
might
to
have.
and also maybe just to divert from the pressure a little bit
Okay.
and just focus on something that's still
Also
bringing in
s-
the coins, but
And
the
also
pressure
makes
is
you
less
happy.
because the Ooh, the pressure.
But then why do we keep doing it if there's so much pressure though?
Because you like it. You like
and
it.
you're good at it.
True.
Give the people what they want.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want mine to come with a therapist.
Listen, I go for therapy every month. It's necessary.
Yeah, no.
Trust you me, I kept telling people it's just not for white people. Okay?
Yes. No, for real. Because Namibians think like black Namibians. We just
guys, I
think
might
therapy
be
is not
attacked for this. Therapy?
Yeah.
I mean, take your time. It's not something that you can just get into because it's very deep and it deals with your mind and you reflect a lot. So take your time with it. But just don't
never do it.
Don't
I'm gonna
be
go
like,
one day.
You know, no, actually,
completely off to it.
You know how I ended up there? There was I used to live in Rocky Crest in a backyard flat, and then there was a night when 6 guys broke into our flat. Like,
I'm sorry.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
It was just my daughter and I who were at home, so it was very traumatic for me and everything. So it was my doctor who referred me to the therapist. So for a while we were just talking about the robbery, the trauma from it, but eventually as I got over it, now I just talk about everything else that's going on, like maybe drama at work or whatever. But I could have easily decided to stop going for therapy because I feel like I'm better now, but I just feel like, no, it's working. Okay. But you gotta be open to it.
You gotta be open to it.
I think I talk to myself every day, so that's my therapy.
For me,
but that's just my mindset. Eventually I'll get, somebody told me once I like overthink, sometimes I go quiet and they're like, you're talking to yourself again. I'm like, yeah,
it's okay. I don't know why people make it not okay to talk to yourself because you're having that moment with yourself. Just like how people are like, I don't know, some people are maybe not too open to doing
my song
that.
title. It's
okay. Yeah, that is her song title. But I wanted to share that because for me, it's also very difficult for me to go to therapy. Not necessarily because I don't want to, just because it's very expensive. As a black woman living in Namibia,
I got medical aid.
It's very, exactly. So what I did was...
So I'm good.
What I did was, because I travel a lot, and I don't have time to constantly go see someone. I don't want to see different people. I just started talking about my experiences. Like we would be sitting around a table. Of course, somebody needs to open that conversation.
Right.
And then I'll just share my history. Like I'll just share the trauma that I've gone through. And then sometimes really helps because I think it makes me feel like I'm letting go of it. Like it's letting go of me the more I speak on it. And I took away this ideology of like, it's shameful to talk about your trauma because I know there's so many people who've gone through it, and I'm just being courageous and brave enough to share.
Because you want to look clean. I think our idea is to look like we're not broken, like we're uncut or whatever.
But people need to understand that it's okay to be broken. It's okay to be sad. Like
we literally went through.
We are going through things, my friend. You cannot be sitting here like, I'm fine. Because you know what's going to happen, you're going to blow up.
You're going to lose your mind.
This is why people have nervous breakdowns, because they just keep the stuff in your mind. Like you said, you have to keep good people around you that allow you to be that person.
Express yourself. And that's what I think, this is the first time in my life I'm actually meeting people that seem genuine. Growing up, I'm 25 now. I've been having a battle to get good people around me, or people that are looking at me like, okay, no, she's not good enough, or you're too pretty, you think she's rock the world, you think you're beyond.
Like, honestly, people are just like, I had that struggle for a very long time where I just couldn't understand why people didn't like me. Like, you don't even know me. But then somebody just told me straight to my face, Chelsea, you just intimidate them. You know who you are, you know what you want, and a lot of people don't know how to
They don't know how to get there.
It's not you, it's them.
It's not you. It's not, you must always think it's not you. Especially when it comes from another woman, just like, show me.
Girl,
you're like
the shade from them other females
you
though.
Thought you ate, but
that's
it's not me.
You ain't never seen me before, I ain't never done none to you.
Yeah.
But you don't like me.
People are just angry. They're not even angry at the person that invited you. They're angry at you that came.
There was the tea time again. I was invited by somebody's brother, but now the brother of this person's brother was hitting on me, and the girlfriend found out. Now I go to the party with the brother. This girl is singing "Shomini Shana ni sing with no eight khan." I'm like, I don't even like your brother.
Yeah.
So now hitting on me. Tell your boyfriend to get his manners together and leave me out of the equation.
Nonsense.
I'm not mad at that. I guess jealousy is okay. Being jealous is okay.
But to a certain degree, it needs to be healthy jealousy. You know, not I want to kill this person.
Can we call it jealousy?
Maybe it's envy, just being intimidated, honestly. Like, people are just easily intimidated. Easily intimidated, I feel.
It's quite sad. And it's always the people who have it all.
I know.
People who have already, things are going on for them. But
I think it's a thing of feeling like they want that brand new attention. Because when there's a new kid in school, it's more like, okay, she thinks she's cute. Well, who are you? We're actually we've been the cool kids. Like, who's she?
Holla.
Yeah.
Holla.
Like, people just need to go for therapy, honestly. Like, just get your stuff down on a paper or tell someone.
Because why would somebody else's success or probably happiness or whatever make you feel some type of way? Why would you be angry while somebody else is? It's quite sad. But
yeah, cool. Zita,
darling.
Yeah, you have another job as well.
Yes.
You work as an admin assistant for the NAB. I don't know who that is, but maybe you can tell us.
Agronomic Board.
Agriculture.
Agronomic, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you manage to juggle the two roles?
Okay. First of all, I suffer from a bit of OCD, just a little bit, not too much.
I wish I did.
So it helps me, like I'm always on top of things. You can give me 10 things now that are due at 1 o'clock. Trust and believe it's going to get done.
Okay.
It's just how I am. Like, I'm good with organizing and just putting things in. It's a bit of a problem sometimes, but it works.
Okay.
It works. Yeah.
So I need that in my life.
Yeah, but I need to know, let's say you want to book me for a gig. Don't call me on a Monday and tell me you need me to perform on Friday. It won't work. Okay. Call me a month in advance or 2 months in advance. So
2 months?
Girl.
But how would we know that we have an event happening?
No, but babe, you can't call me on a Monday and expect me to perform in 3 days' time.
Oh, you need time to prepare.
Yeah, and also work out my work schedule and see how I'm gonna make time.
So you see that's your battle.
Yeah, like, don't give me last minute.
You must also maybe put it on your socials that they must book you in advance because Namibian people just like in the profession that they are.
Like
when
I
it
got
comes to
as soon as
booking,
my music,
people.
dropped, I got calls immediately. Tomorrow you must be here. I'm like, tomorrow.
I feel like music is different, because the song is already there. You know what
your jokes are in your book already.
No, babe, that's the thing. Try not to repeat your jokes because sometimes the people that were at your previous show are the same people that are gonna come to your next show, and here you are repeating exactly what you said from the previous show.
But artists be singing the same songs at their show.
But it slaps different. Music
don't.
Like, if you compare comedy with music,
my nigga, put a little backtrack there. Then, if you wanted to put a backtrack on top of the things you're saying. So
if I'm going to repeat something, I'll just maybe repeat like 10% of it, not 60% of it. So you have to come up with something new all the time. That's the pressure. So if you call me today and expect me to come and perform tomorrow,
which one am I going to say now?
I feel the same. And I think that's why I low-key also slouch a bit when it comes to stand-up, because I just feel like you're like 3 days. Or maybe that's just the type of person I am, because somebody might get a call today to go and perform tomorrow and they're like, it's okay, it's nothing. Yeah, they can do their old
But
jokes.
I panic. I'm like, I don't have enough time because what time do I have to actually sit down and go through my material? I'm busy at work and all these things. So
we had DJ Roxy on our previous podcast, and I asked her to write a question for you both, and her question was, how do you remain unique?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Why are we laughing?
No.
In terms of who I really am, or when it comes to my craft?
Whichever way you want to take it, Which one is the one that you want to speak on the most?
But I think I'm unique because I'm the same person on stage and off stage. Like somebody who has known me for years will literally be like, but Zita wasn't even telling a joke. That's just how she is.
Yeah.
You will find me with my friends or family members. I'm the loudest. I'm talking nonsense. I'm just, what you see is what you get, I think. And I'm very, also the fact that I think I'm outspoken. Because most people who are outspoken don't know how to pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I meet somebody and they're not coming at me correct, I address it on the spot. I won't smile with you if there's a thorn in my foot because of you. Like, I think that's what makes me unique. I'm straight. What you see is what you get. That's it. We either vibe or we don't vibe. I won't. There's no in between with me. I think that's what.
Yeah,
Girl.
Shana, what makes you?
Same
How
question?
do you remain unique? Yeah.
Child, I think I try to like become I wouldn't say personality wise become a new person, but I'm a very cartoonish person. I like picturing myself as a superhero sometimes.
Animated.
Yeah. So I think like on stage, when I got on stage on Friday night, I had to kind of pretend in my mind for 3 seconds. Just imagine, because when I was dreaming about all these things, I pictured myself on stage, pictured myself doing. So that picture you had for yourself, just keep on putting it in real life. Put in a little eyebrows, a little wig could do the thing too for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like move with what you want to see, and that's how you're gonna be unique. Plus, I'm a rock star. I have a different personality, so that's what makes me unique. Who I am too, like you said.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really great. And just one last question.
Yes.
To ask you both. If you could write a question for our next guest to include in the show. So you just have to write like a little question for our next guest.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's not that hard? No, it's not hard at all, actually. Shana and Zita, thank you so much for appearing on Chelsi Congo Talks. I really appreciate it. Hey! Really appreciate you guys for coming in, sharing the person behind the brand.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us, man.
Shana, we need that question.
Yeah, I'm put it down now.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm gonna ask.
Yes. Until next time, when we discover more about women in entertainment, thank you for joining me.